Okay, so this is how you prep the chicken. First of all, it's got like a like the wishbone down here, but then it's got a flat kind of cartilage kind of thing there. But the first thing I like to do is just take away the skin to make it easier. Get your finger in there, you can just rip it away. What we're going to do is keep the skin afterwards to roast, because you get those little crispy skin treats. But these are the two breasts that you're going to take off first, and you can feel if you just slice down slowly on one, you can feel and you can see just in there, that's where the cartilage bone is. So you're just going to slice on one side of the cartilage down like so, and you can just feel it, and just use short little sharp cuts along the cartilage until you meet down to the back of the chest, and then kind of grip your fingers underneath it and then slice like that along until you can take the whole breast off. So slicing, and you can come down like this on either side of that chest piece. Keep coming, and then you'll notice that there's a line of fat here, and that's basically where the breast stops. So you can put your knife in on one side of the fat and lift up, and that is, you come down on the side of the other side of your wishbone. And just take it off there at the joint. And that's your breast. Cool, a little bit of fat there. But that's one breast, and what I like to do as well is you turn the breast over, and this is a chicken tenderloin that you just take off, and that is a crazy good piece to breadcrumb. So that's one breast, and we'll just do the same on the other side. It's a bit easier now because you can kind of see where the bone is instead of just cutting blindly into it. Come down. It's better if you attack it from the back like I did the first side, but either way is fine. And then you'll note the fat line again that I'm just cutting up just to separate the breast. Come down like that. And then take the breast off. Cool, that's another breast, and that's the other tenderloin. So two breasts, two tenderloins, bam bam. So then we get the rest of the chicken, and we've taken all the meat we can off this part, but we flip them over, and you got the two little chicken oysters here, which are really good, but I can just leave them on for after, but you just kind of break pop its hip bones out, and it's pretty easy, you don't have to put much pressure on it. Flip it over, and you'll notice that the hip bones kind of protrude just in there, right there. So you can just that's an easy point where you can just make a cut along and take all the thigh and the leg off in one go. It might be easier if you use a bigger knife, but you just come down like that, bam. That's your thigh piece and your leg piece. If you wanted to, again, is the fat line separates the joints, so you can just make a cut along there, and that takes the thigh off, and then you leave your chicken drumstick. But that's good to do. That's like one meal for one person. And just do the same on the other side. Pop it out. Come down. It's really kind of rough anyway. Good, that's the other one. Bam. So now you've just got this kind of squiggly looking chicken carcass with wings. This is really easy. Just get under its armpit with a knife, one little incision, and you can kind of just poke it out and see where the bone is again. Come straight through the joint to the bone, and there it is. And then you can also go and take this little mini drumstick off, that bit which is like the best part of your little drumsticks, and this wing part which doesn't have much use but gets kind of crunchy. But there's one wing, and then the other wing. Cool, so you got your two breasts, two tenderloins, two chicken drumstick thigh thingies and 2 wings, and you've got your carcass. The extra little thing that I like to do is you come through and put your thumb and work off the chicken's skin and just tear it all off. It's kind of gross, but like so. There's one piece and your other piece. And what you'll normally do with that is put it in a tray, heaps of herbs and your seasoning on it, heaps of salt and seasoning on your skin, lay the skin over that, and then put it in the oven, and that crisps up for those little crispy chicken skin treat things, which are really good. But at this moment, what I'm going to do is going to make chicken stock, which essentially all you do is that. Wash the hands. Is chicken in there, chop it up with enough water to cover it. Bit of pepper and bit of salt and garlic. Cool, and then all you do with that is top it up with water, boil it for like, I don't know, 45 minutes or however long you want. Take the chicken out, rip off all the meat of it, throw away the carcass. You got your chicken stock and the chicken, and then you can just make a risotto with that amount there. So, sweet, that's it.